change lives,
cambiar vidas,
change lives,
change organizations,
改变世界
change organizations,
दुनिया में बदलाव,
change the world. You first have to start by changing yourself. Our students are going to be facing situations in which yesterday's answers are no longer relevant. So they, in a sense, have to seek out new solutions to the new problems they're facing.
change lives.
Verändere Leben. Change lives.
When it comes to hard skills, I have been able to learn all about how businesses run, what are the important things that I need to run my own business in future. But the more powerful aspect is the soft skills.
I've never been to an educational setting where I felt so cared for and so invested in.
The GSB is an environment where you're allowed to experiment a lot. It's open to people taking risks.
It means that students are naturally encouraged to innovate.
Everybody around you has this confidence in you that you'll be successful.
change lives,
Zindagi mein badlaav.
Change lives.
change lives.
In the classroom, outside the classroom, we have so much of interaction going on.
You have people who have started their own companies, you have people who have been film directors, you have people who are bankers and private equity folks and consultants, but you have just this diversity of backgrounds that really makes a big difference.
My study group is comprised of a German, a Polish gentleman, a Canadian, American, a French woman. I mean, it's just really amazing.
That is one of the most beautiful thing about GSB. People from 52 different cultures. You don't have time for cultural shock there. You just have to absorb.
At the GSB, every student is required to participate in at least one global experience in a part of the world that's new to them.
So I just came back from the Stanford Tsinghua exchange program, Beijing.
I was on a global study trip to Kenya and Rwanda.
I went to the Austria-Switzerland global study trip.
In the classroom, you can learn about culture and you can learn about how Indian society is so different from the US. And you get some appreciation of that. And then you spend 10 minutes on the ground here and all of a sudden it makes sense. I smell it, I taste it.
Today we visited the All India Institute of Medicine. You have to see the crowds, you have to see how hard the doctors are working, you have to see the hospitals, you have to just see the nurses caring for the patients and the families surrounding their loved ones. That is just something you can't get from a textbook.
It's very easy to talk about it 30,000 feet, and it's another to talk about it in terms of 3 feet.
When a student comes to another country, a developing country, and they see the immensity of the challenge, they develop a much broader perspective, broaden their heart, and are moved and inspired to take action.
One of the things that our students are interested in doing is finding business opportunities that have meaningful impact, make a difference in the lives of hundreds, millions of people.
GSB experience, by virtue of the subjects, by virtue of the professors, by virtue of the people, by virtue of my fellow students, has been extremely transformative.
It's really about empathy and understanding the people you're trying to lead.
I think Stanford's really helped me in that sense because it makes you think not just for systems and processes, but also people. GSB has given me a lot of skill sets. I feel really empowered.
What I learned at the GSB is completely can be applied here in China.
It changes your perspective on what you can accomplish and how you can impact people.
It's the totality of the MBA experience that really equips our students for a life of meaning and impact as a result of a personal transformation.